The first thing that comes to mind when you go through this door is big. Big island, big fridge, big stove. This is the story of how we made this big island fit into a narrow clearance. The customer chose a natural exotic stone. In other words, expensive and easy to crack. After I finished all my measurements, my main concern was whether that big island would be able to make it through this door, and if I had enough clearance with the ceiling lamps. Keep in mind, I was going to add 14 inches more to the front side to have room for stools. I decided the best way to transport such a big piece of stone would be by trailer because we could unload it with ramps and rollers. Every time I do big installations, I forget to bring at least 2 cameras. So I tried to capture the best footage by setting up the camera on top of the fridge. From this point to the end of the installation, I'll fast forward and cut some footage where we did the thinking. Installing the island was a 15-minute process that I reduced to less than 3 minutes. We looked for the angle of the cabinets with the strongest points. After we set the stone on top of the cabinets, we had little time before the cabinets could get damaged. I knew we could end up with broken cabinets and a broken, expensive island. Remember, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned natural stone, and especially this one, is very easy to crack. If it was an island made of quartz, I wouldn't be that worried, and we would have finished already. So far, we haven't done any lifting. We have just pushed the island a little forward towards the middle. You probably have seen all over the internet stone companies with special dollies to install big pieces of stone. The problem with those dollies is you need very open spaces to make them fit. This cart holds up to 1,000 pounds. It was a $5,000 investment, but imagine what we would have done without it. Here comes the most risky part of the installation, taking the stone down. At this point, I am not concerned about the cabinets or the cost of the island. If we don't take the island down at the same time, we can crack the stone into big pieces, like 2 big sharp pieces that can cut someone's hand or face. My crew knows we need to slide the stone forward at the same time we are taking it down. This guy who kindly tried to help us was holding the stone. I had to scream, "Don't hold it!" When the stone gets more into the cabinet area and it sits flat, we have to slide it to match the sink area, and the risk of cracking reduces to almost 0. I only had to watch for the risk of the helpers getting a finger pinched. Because of the heavy weight of the island, we don't need any brakes or special epoxy to hold it in place. We just applied a thin line of 100% silicone around the edge, inside and outside, and the island will stay in place forever. After the installation, I did a meticulous inspection for cracks or any imperfections, and after 30 days, another quick visual inspection. This remodeling was the result of a homeowner with a construction background and great design taste, bringing the value of this 1961-year-old house from $240,000 to $574,000 with smart upgrades like new countertops all over the house, big appliances, and modern fixtures. I think if a $21,000 investment in countertops for your kitchen helps increase the value of your entire house by 35%, it's a worthwhile investment. What do you think? Leave your comments below.